Ang susunod na programa ay rated PG. Ito ay nangangailangan ng patnubay at gabay ng magulang para sa mga batang manonood.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Angelo Aguinaldo, and this is my beautiful Cavite. Over the past few years, My City, My SM series has showcased the different facets of Cavite's rich culture, its tourist attractions, its cuisine, and most recently, its artists and crafts. Today, our cultural journey takes us to another exciting road as we will celebrate Cavite's vibrant visual arts as we launch the first My City, My SM, My Art at SM City, Dasmariñas. While proud of its glorious past, Cavite is also proud of its warm and friendly people whose industry and patience have made them openly receptive to the entry and exchange of culture and technology that are of value to the province. And it is here at the Aguinaldo Shrine where my great-grandfather, General Emilio Aguinaldo, first proclaimed Philippine independence that I have the honor to tell you the history of the arts in Cavite. Art in Cavite has long been influenced by its development in Manila. Due to the proximity of the province, it is not therefore surprising to see aspiring Caviteño artists flock to Manila to undergo formal training. The establishment of the School of Fine Arts of the University of the Philippines on June 18, 1909 opened opportunities for Caviteños like Simon Saulog of Imus, Cavite, who earned a Certificate of Fine Arts in 1936. A product of the Marsola School, Saulog was a perennial winner in various Art Association of the Philippines contests. He was famous for his portraits, genre painting, Maria makiling in nationalistic themes, and Filipino Madonnas in the 1950s. In the 1960s and 70s, modern art became the venue for artistic expression of many contemporary artists in Cavite. They dabble into total abstraction, distortion, mixed and experimental media. And to collectively show their various styles, Cavite artists established groups either to promote a movement like Imus Art Club in the 1960s and the Malayan Sining in the 90s. More recently, groups like Anting Anting in 2000 and Sinindikato in 2009 were organized to advance multimedia arts awareness. These groups were highly instrumental in promoting art appreciation and creating awareness on the talents of the Caviteño. Likewise, the establishment of prestigious schools with courses animation, fine arts, visual communication, multimedia arts, and visual design has enhanced art appreciation among the younger generation. Among these are the Adventist University of the Philippines in Silang, De La Salle University in Dasmariñas, St. Dominic College of Asia in Bacoor, STIE College in Southwoods, San Sebastian College Recoletos in Cavite City, and Imus Computer College in Imus. Today, Cavite has probably one of the largest community of artists outside of Manila and is on its way to becoming a viable center for contemporary art. We will discover of all this with some of Cavite's and country's top visual artists in this edition of My City, My SM, My Art. A joint project of SM, the Metropolitan Museum of Manila, Shell Philippines, the Philippine Star, with support from the National Commission for Culture and the Arts and Center Stage Productions, My City, My SM, My Art is a celebration of Philippine visual arts, painting, sculpture, printmaking, photography, and filmmaking. We're bringing art and people together by showcasing the works of masters, modernists, and millennials in a roadshow around SM supermalls. Advocating art for all, we're working with communities to mount exhibits, workshops, and contests in the key cities around the Philippines. One of the most prominent and active artist groups in Cavite is the Grupo Ocho, which is composed of sculptors, painters, photographers, and multimedia artists from different parts of Cavite like Amadeo, Dasmariñas, Silang, and Tagaytay. Grupo Ocho derives its name from the group's 8 core members. And representing the group for us are Henry Bokeng Angkanan, Santa Tamayo Angkanan, and Wilson Hernandez. Bokeng, one of the founding members of Grupo Ocho, specializes in mixed media, using metal, cement, wood, stone, and plastic mix with paints for his art pieces.
Siyempre, ang inspiration ko sa mga trabaho ko, yun yung tipong mga bagay na hindi nakikita ng iba or hindi pa nagagawa ng iba. Usually, yung mga tema ko sa mga art pieces natin, siyempre, yung kinalaman ng environment, kagaya ng mga halaman, yung ideya ng mga tao, bata matanda, epekto ng pabago-bagong klima, teknolohiya sa ating ano. So, doon lumilitaw lahat yung gusto natin mangyari sa ating trabaho.
Bokeng's works are inspired by creativity flowing from his heart and mind, which he renders to his canvases and boards. Bokeng's wife, Santa Tamayo Angkanan, is another member of the group. It's her love for art and putting colors, line and spaces together in a piece that inspires her artworks, which have won awards like the Grand Prize in the Shade National Pen Art Competition. Santa shares her life in her artworks, her experiences, her learning, her ideological and spiritual sides. Her recent work, the sculpture Alapao, is about the challenges and struggles we have to overcome every day, presented by the black box. Our hearts are like the silver metal, solid and determined to win over these obstacles.
Dahil nga babae ako, parang lumaki kasi ako na hindi yan bagay sa'yo dahil babae ka o hindi mo kaya yan dahil babae ka. Yun yung pinagmumulan, yung mga painting ko na yung mga malalambot na guhit. So parang yun yung spirit ko na umaalis dun sa box na iyon na pinapalaya ko yung sarili ko sa box na yun. So yung mga waves na yun, yun yung babae. Siya yung spirito ng babae na gustong kumawala. Kung ikaw ay babae at gusto mong pumasok sa sini, tuloy-tuloy lang kasi kahit babae ka, marami kang pwedeng sabihin, marami kang pwedeng gawin, marami kang pwedeng ipakita pagdating sa sini.
Wilson Hernandez works with Bokeng and Santa in Grupo Ocho. He comes from a family of artists, the son of a notable painter, Mr. Jose Hernandez, and a grandchild of a sculptor, Mr. Victoriano Tabernilla, and showed his interest in the arts at the young age of 5. Today, Winston is a multi-awarded and accomplished architect and interior designer based in Dubai, UAE. He has also participated in several art exhibitions in the Philippines and Australia, and was the secretary and board member of the Art Association of the Philippines, and won Grand Prize in the National Museum's Art Installation Competition. And he dreams to create new art forms and contribute to the progress of Philippine art.
Actually, ang inspirasyon ko dyan, yung tayong mga asawa natin sa kusina, nanay natin, pag bumili ng plastic, sinusuksok nila sa dingding. So sabi ko, isang expression na pwedeng gamitin para sa kanila. Gumagawa rin ako ng line drawing sa mga, instead na lapis directly, dahil yung hindi na uso yung makinilya ngayon, na ginagamitan ng carbon paper. So sabi ko, eto, nalineglect to. So, ginamit ko rin siya. So, nakakalikha ako ng form. Doon ko na nagiging vehicle siya para ma-illustrate kung ano yung pagkakapareho ng halaman, tao at hayop. Actually, yung karamihan ng title ko dyan, yung about creation, yung reborn, ovulations, birth. Doon lang umiikot yung creative process ko as an artist. Anyway, ganun pa rin, maski na matagal na akong artist, nagsusumikap pa rin ako makakailangan ng bago at makapag-contribute as a Filipino artist para maski papaano, meron tayong makakatayo tayo sa international arena.
We will meet another set of Cavite artists who are creating a lot of excitement in the local art scene. When My City, My SM, My Art returns. We mentioned earlier that the establishment of schools offering art and design courses has made it possible for greater art appreciation among Caviteños. One of these is the Adventist University of the Philippines, which offers a Bachelor of the Digital Fine Arts course major in visual communications and design. With the university's aim of equipping students with the essential knowledge and skills, young artists are fully trained in a modern and innovative fine arts program which combines traditional methods and creative application of digital technology.
In 1997, nung binuksan natin ng fine arts, yung question na pumasok sa akin ay, paano ko ma-meet yung fine arts sa Manila? Eh, ang layo nito, walang pupunta estudyante dito. So, I decided na i-mix ko yung traditional at saka digital. So, sabi ko, marunong ka ng Photoshop, wala ka naman principles of design. Ngayon, dito naman sa traditional fine arts, tinuturo yung design, wala naman digital. So, sabihin, parang nakita ko may problem. So, ginawa kong minerds ko yan. Kaya yung tawag dito, Tradigital Fine Arts. Actually, yung mga lagi kong napapagalitan, yun ang nag-excel pagkatapos ng graduation. Yung mga hindi ko napapagalitan, ay yun, ang ibig sabihin, matino yun. Pero they excel also. Pero ang principle ko kasi sa teaching, pag don't talk to your friends, don't let your artwork be evaluated by your friends because they are liars. Sasabihin nila, ang ganda pare. Pero actually, kung kami naman titingin, marami ka pang may improve. This is the art park of the Adventist University of the Philippines. This building is purposely for painting classes in the Fine Arts Department where students do outdoor work in painting, drawing, and watercolor. 10 years from now, I would like to see my students as professional artists in the digital and in the traditional world of art. Our students who graduated from AUP are not behind in the technology in terms of the visual arts.
In this celebration of the Cavite Visual Arts, we are proud that our young artists won awards in the prestigious Shell National Students Art Competition. We will get to meet them when My City, My SM, My Art returns. For the past 49 years, the shell companies of the Philippines have sought to inspire the youth, tap their artistic potentials, enable them to take an active role in shaping society through its National Students Art Competition. And we're happy to let you know that some of the winners have been Caviteños, and we are proud to introduce them to you. Janelle Alan Mauro won second place in the Shell National Students Art Competition in 2015 for his short film, Ilaw. Ilaw is a story of a girl who loves dancing to the beat of music and the rhythm of the lights. The story takes an unexpected twist when the ending reveals that the girl is blind.
Binalita po siya sa amin ng schoolmate namin na merong art competition na ikakonduct yung Shell. Naisipan po namin sumali. Noon wala pa kaming nagagawang project, kaya siguro doon po nabuhos yung lahat ng kaalaman namin sa paggawa ng film na yun. Kami nagsimula doon sa mga hindi napapansin ng tao. yung maingay, magulo. Yan hindi natin kadalasang binibigyan pasin. Pero sa ibang tao, parang kayamanan na yun na nagbibigay ng buhay sa kanila. Katulad nga sa istorya namin ng isang bulag na kahit di man niya makita lahat ng bagay, pero nandyan yung ate niya na nagbibigay o naggagabay sa kanya na kinakwento lahat ng kanya nakikita. Na para sa isipan niya, nadodrawing niya na yung kung ano yung nasa paligid niya at kahit pa paano nagiging masaya siya doon, lalo na at kasama yung kanyang kapatid.
Annalyn Camantigue is another young, talented artist who won second prize in digital art category. As a child, Annalyn loved drawing and reading storybooks with incredible illustrations. Today, she is a digital artist studying fine arts at the Technological University of the Philippines.
Na-discover ko po yung talent ko sa art nung bata pa po ako. Kasi po, una po nun, mahilig po ako magbasa ng mga books po na maraming illustrations. Na in love po ako dun sa illustration ng book, pati po dun sa mga kwento. Kaya nag-decide po ako na pag nag-college po ako, fine arts po yung kukunin kong course. Napili ko po yung digital art kasi po nung nag-start po yun sa college po ako, pinapasali po kami sa mga contest. Sa mga painting contest po kami pinapasali. Parang hindi po talaga yung forte ko. So, nag-try po ako ng ibang category. Tinry ko po yung digital art. Yun nga po yung sa shell contest po. Tapos yun po, nanalo po ako ng second place. Tapos, nag-decide po ako na ituloy na po yung paggawa ng digital art.
In 2012, Rene Sibulangkal won the first prize in the Shell National Students Art Competition in the Digital Arts category with his art piece, The Tagical Bangus, which shows the effect of global warming in the social community. We will meet three talented contemporary Cavite artists who are masters of their mediums when My City, My SM, My Art returns. Voltaire Perez is a graphic artist and animator, was involved in the first Filipino full-length animation movie, Adarna, the Mythical Bird. He was among 22,000 artists who joined the Winsor & Newton Our World in the Year 2000 exhibit, where his work, Tomorrow's Dream, was made into a United Nations Millennium Stamp. Today, he is a visual artist, creating dry leaf paintings.
Started out as a design artist sa studio na maliit, and then nag-work ako sa animation for almost 12 years. Nag-join ako sa isang contest, New Winsor & Newton sa England. And then, ayun, one of my painting was nagustuhan and won as a national art to be represent the Philippines to Europe, gawing United Nations Millennium Stamp. And then, nung tumatanda na si nanay, nag-visual artist na lang ako, nag-solo. I asked my mom, Nay, ako na magtuloy ng painting nyo. And she said, why not? Kasi ikaw lang naman mahilig sa mga kulay-kulay. Niregister ko sa National Library yung dry leaf painting. Nagdala ko isang sample and then pictures. After 2 weeks, I went back. They accepted it and had it copyrighted. Yung dahon na ginagamit ko is from India, pero meron na ako dito. Ang process niya, almost 2 months nakasoak sa water. After 2 months, lilinisin yun, ihiwalay yung green skeleton, and then i-dry ko siya for another 2 months bago siya mapintahan. So 4 months ang process. Ayun, i-airbrush ko muna siya ng dark brown para kung mag-paint ka sa ibabaw niya, makikita yung image. As you can see, na yung dahon is butas-butas. So I decided to put another painting sa likod. So this kind of artwork, there are 2 paintings in one frame. And the leaf is ano siya, between 2 glasses. And then elevated ng mga 1/4 para makita mo may 2D o 3-dimensional effect siya. Kadalasan inspiration ko yung mga children na nakalimot noon yung mga laro. So I try to create something na magustuhan ng mga bata. Ganyan pala yung laro noon. Tumbang preso, okay, nagma-marbles.
Melbourne Aquino is a master of what they call lettering abstraction. Art pieces made to look like torn-out pieces of paper, which are sculptured and pinapatong. Political issues and everyday scenarios are his inspiration for doing his art pieces. Nominated for CCP's 13th Artist Award, he represented the Philippines in the 10th Florence Biennale in Florence, Italy.
Bata pa ako, may nag-hire sa akin mga politician para magdikit ng mga campaign materials nila. Pero nung manalo na sila matapos yung eleksyon, hindi kami binayaran. Kaya ngayon yung naging parang tema ng painting ko is para magprotesta yung mga ginagawa nila. Kasi sigurado ngayong panahon na to, nangyayari pa rin yung gano'n sa mga kabataan. Kaya yung tema nung mga painting ko is parang protesta, parang activist yung dating. Ang title kasi na itong painting na to is Eksperimento. Ako palang gumagawa talaga nito sa atin dito sa Pilipinas. At sa tingin ko, pati sa ibang bansa wala rin namang gumagawa nito. Kasi sa kanila, more on talagang dinidikit yung mga papel. Hindi katulad nito, talagang ginagawa ko isa-isa yung papel na magmumukha talaga siyang pinunit na papel.
Dr. J. Sase is a cosmetic surgeon and sculptor who creatively combines medicine and art in spectacular pieces like the 7-feet-tall sculpture of St. Augustine. Intrigued by the human shape and musculature, his works are known for their anatomic accuracy. The arts and sciences complement each other as he draws inspiration from performing aesthetic surgeries while applying art and vice versa.
Since childhood, since I was a toddler, 3, 4 maybe, I started drawing until I went into painting. Gradually, siguro at the age of mga 9 or 10, I realized that paintings were masyadong two-dimensional for me. So I started working on sculptures, which is 3-dimensional. I like portraying human body, yung contours, and of course, along with the contours, yung emotion na pinoportray. Of course, since childhood, again, I've always wanted to go into art. But my parents had some other plan for me, which is to become a doctor. So, sige, I realized there's a combination of both. So that's the reason why I went into cosmetic, plastic surgeries, and reconstructive. So in a way, I can portray my art through my medical practice dun sa surgeries na ginagawa ko. So St. Augustine is a commissioned work from the town of Mendez, Cavite. St. Augustine is their patron saint. They have this mahiwagang spring, natural spring. And legend has it, si St. Augustine was seen there, standing on a log. And they wanted to portray it through a sculpture. Yung pose niyang is bukhang kamay niyang tinatanggap lahat ng tao. It was on a Holy Week when I installed him, and people started, venerating the image. So I was very happy, natuwa ako at tinanggap nila ng ganyan. It was not just a piece to be appreciated, pero it brought them closer to their belief.
Caviteños are as talented as they are brave. We will meet 2 artists who are pushing boundaries when My City, My SM, My Art returns. Manny Garibay's oil paintings focus on everyday people and places, truthfully portraying them and leaving out the glamour most Philippine artists add to their work. It is the richness of the poor I am drawn to and wish to impart through my art, he says. Manny's artistic journey began in multicultural Davao, where he was raised and discovered his early interest in art. He went on to nurture his love for painting as a student at the University of the Philippines. In 2000, he received the prestigious 13th Artist Award from the Cultural Center of the Philippines. Tell us, on a personal basis, what do you think art is?
It's the expression of human creativity, striving its utmost to reach a level of mastery and perfection sa craft.
What do you think should be done about this role of art today in society?
It's very important for the artist to be aware of what's going on and to also be aware of the potency of art. You start thinking beyond yourself and more in the long term, and then you realize that some ideas may have been started generations ago and is only starting to be relevant and have an impact on society now or later. When you have a place that showcases the arts by artists in a given locality, it makes them see themselves in ways that the artists see themselves also. Art always has this drawing effect. It makes people come and see it and and any good art will always make people think, will always make people reflect. Yung ganon. And it's always something that will be embedded in their consciousness. It will have an effect on them no matter what, especially on the younger people. So when that happens, you start creating a culture. That's how it goes.
Lirio Salvador is known for sculpture assemblages that entice viewers to reach across the institutional wall that divides them. His works are much like products of an alchemist, which ingeniously fuse the decorative and functional arts as well as the transformation of ordinary objects into a whole new artifact. Lirio has become famous about his sculpture assemblages. Now, would you please tell us how he came up with such an art?
When he was in college, so nag-start siya dahil sa desire niya na makagawa ng musical instrument. He was inspired actually by street musicians. So nakita niya merong isang pulubi na nagpi-play siya ng music. Gawa lang siya sa gourd, tapos yung may string na homemade instrument lang. Ang available na materials are those mga junk materials. Yes, yung sa mga junk, oo. So doon nag-start yun. So kung ano yung available doon sa kanilang lugar, yun yung binubuo niya.
He is also fond of electronics. Ano yun? Anong pinag-aralan niya talaga yun?
Yung electronics, self-taught lang yun. Aaral siya sa TUP. So nag-enroll siya sa ibang subjects na hindi naman naka-line up doon sa fine arts.
A lot of people know what happened to him, diba? He figured in an accident. Now, I'm very much curious now, how did it affect his life and his art?
By the way, na hit and run pala si Lirio ng motorcycle. And then after that, na-operahan siya sa kanyang brain. According to the doctor, actually, parang miracle lahat nung nangyari sa kanya. Hindi rin nila akalain na makakabalik pa siya yung physically. Dati kasi talagang parang gulay na siya. Ang prediction sa kanya parang mabubuhay siya pero parang vegetables.
Yet, there is more than experimentation with art, principles, and elements in Lirio Salvador's sculpture assemblages that combine visual and sound forms. Now, we have the honor of knowing about the life and works of a master artist from Cavite when My City, My SM, My Art returns. Wataru Sakuma is a Philippine-based Japanese artist who has a strong background in the fine arts. Currently residing in Indang, Cavite, he is the creative director of Masa Ecological Development Incorporated, or Masa Eco, a company that produces handmade paper products utilizing various local agricultural waste materials.
So we started doing a lot of hotel projects, restaurant projects, and residential projects. So I think there's a huge market in the Philippines. I've been living in the Philippines for almost 12 years. Out of 12 years, I've been living in Cavite for 9 years. I started as an artist since I was very small. I love drawing, so I used to draw a lot of things that interested me as a kid. So I went to travel in different countries. I was exposed to different culture and different artworks. So when I was in high school, I went to art school in the United States. I studied fine arts and paintings. I think the different culture that I was exposed to, those has been a great influence and inspiration for me, including my home country, Japan.
Known for its boundary-pushing designs made from agricultural waste such as pineapple leaves, banana trunks, and rice and straws, Sakuma is particularly interested in paper as material for his artwork because of its delicacy and fragility. Sakuma received several Kata Awards. He also co-founded a group of artists who are driven by inspiration and the desire to show beauty and meaning in experimental designs.
Well, paper making has been in Japan for over 1,000 years. What I tried to do was to adapt some of the techniques of Japanese technology mixed with local materials such as pineapple, abaca, banana, those materials. We started with wallpaper, and then we developed into more of the home decoration, like lightings, wall decor, vases, candle holders. We came up with a unique technique where in agricultural waste and trash that could be turned into something beautiful.
This afternoon's episode has given us the opportunity to learn more and celebrate the works of Cavite's talented visual artists. We would like to thank Winston Hernandez, Henry Boking Angkanan, and his wife, Lisanta Tamayo Angkanan of Grupo 8, Adventist University of the Philippines Fine Arts students, headed by Ruben Pagaduan, Shell NSAC winners, Janelle Mauro Analing Camantigue, Ernest Bulangkal, Voltaire Perez, Melbourne Aquino, Dr. Jade Jose, Manny Garibay, and Lirio Salvador, and Mr. Wataru Sakuma. In behalf of SM, the Metropolitan Museum of Manila, NCCA, Shell Philippines, Center Stage Productions, and the Philippine Star, we wish to thank you for joining us in My City, My SM, My Art. Join us next month as My City, My SM, My Art goes to Lucena. This is Angelo J. Aguinaldo. Maraming salamat po.